Okay. Yeah, this is exactly where we needed to pick up from. So that works extremely well. Very nice.
Everything's moving so much faster than it was. Look at that.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. It's probably just because our computers are getting a little outdated. I can play the game normally on the laptop using like Vulkan graphics and what have you, so that's not too big of a deal. I'm sure I would get rid of the small skips every once in a while if I was playing the Direct 11.
Okay, can I just say something real quick though?
You may.
Because of your current setup, you're talking to me through your headphone microphone, yeah?
I should be.
That's how I'm hearing you, is through your headset microphone?
I think so.
Which we would both agree is probably lower quality than your desktop microphone, yeah?
Yes.
So, I'm just gonna throw this out here. It's really completing the experience that it sounds like you're talking through an 1820s walkie-talkie.
You are very welcome, sir.
Really, really completing,
Roger.
really adding to my immersion.
Well, I'm glad I could help. It is
You can hear
extremely.
the
I
screech of the
mean,
walkie-talkie.
I'm going to assume, like, if I'm gonna say something real quick with my actual mic muted to make sure it's not going through the laptop itself. Okay, so I'll turn it on in like 5 seconds just to make sure that everything is set up right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so it's not doing anything because I just literally just muted my mic.
That's
Um,
hilarious.
Whack. So that's just, I guess, not working. I
Well,
got this for no reason.
it's it is what it is. I mean,
So that's
it's
why it sounds so weird, is because I actually need to be looking at my laptop in order to talk to you. But at the same time, I have to be looking at my actual microphone so that the Let's Play can pick up.
well,
So
like
I'm
I
just gonna
said, I
stare in
can
the
hear
middle and hope for the best.
I can hear you. It just sounds like it's coming through an old walkie-talkie, which specifically for this game is what it's
Works.
supposed to sound like.
That's fair, that's fair.
It's just a bit scratchy. It's adding to immersion. Also, I love how the the corners of the screen are frosted over.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a very nice effect.
neat visual touch.
Because it's supposed to represent the goggles. Alright. Do we have any clue where we're going?
That way.
Oh. I think I have sticky keys enabled. Oh no. Yeah, I really do.
How do you
Okay.
manage?
Well, that'll be interesting because that means I can't sprint. I'm pretty sure.
I can't sprint right now, so
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
I think it's just being outside in the blizzard.
Well, I also get a lovely beep sound every time I click shift.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, I will say, even on my laptop, every once in a while, it chops just a little bit in normal gameplay. I think it's because of all the snow that it's trying to render, though. So,
All the background loading that's going
yeah.
on.
I think it would go away if I was playing in the DirectX 11 version, but I'm honestly not too worried about it.
Two
Oh,
headless
heck
mannequins.
interact with that. Is that an owl? Oh,
Oh,
Show me you understand our pain.
boy.
Show
The owl's
me
talking
you
to me.
are one of us.
oh, I am very scared.
Who are the ones that betray? Who led us Rockbarians astray?
I don't know, Mr. Owl.
Are you talking to an owl too?
Did you also run into an owl statue, click it, and get teleported into a room?
No, there was a
Oh,
a
cool.
a giant owl statue in that courtyard area.
Well, I clicked an owl statue and got teleported into a building. I got
Oh, you
Scooby
were
Dooed the fuck out of there.
yeah, you weren't teleported. You were rotated,
Revolving
is what you
door.
were.
The
I
thing is,
watched
though, I can't interact with it again, so I'm stuck in this building now.
Yeah.
Although
No,
I will say,
I watched it happen. I know where
if
you
you
are.
go over to where I got Scooby Dooed out of there, and then walk right a little bit, there should be like a weird contraption on the wall.
You got the window over here. I can see you from.
You have a window?
Yeah, there's a little window over here.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. Okay, well, if you go around the building, right, around this way, if you follow it, there should be a weird contraption on the wall.
Yeah, out here in the courtyard.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah, I see it.
If I click this lever, skadoosh, you get
That's
that
great.
instead.
I can't interact with it, so that is what it is.
Interact with this. Oh,
Excuse me? Okay. Oh, wait, no. Bring it back. Never mind, I stole the head.
you sure
Go on.
did.
Yeah, in the courtyard there was like a 20-foot tall owl statue that you somehow missed because you decided to mess with the smaller owl statue. I don't know how you managed.
I am an enigma.
Wait. Hold on.
Found a book.
I'm gonna put this head here. I don't know where else to put the heads, or if there's a specific order we're putting these heads, but...
I have no clue either.
Nay, I refer to he who sacrificed his realm, and the deceitful snake who talked to me to it.
The Jester and the King? Is that who they're
Who are
referring to?
the ones that betrayed?
Well, I have a book in here, and the book.
Who led us Rockbarians astray?
Who led the Rockbarians astray? I mean, it's gotta be like the King, right?
Right, right, right. I have a book in here, and it has a portrait, a name, and then like a description of what they do. So like the first page says Allard Clockenmaker, and it's got a picture of your like generic looking bishop type character with like a very spruce mustache, right? And it says the head of the clockmaker family. He designed
Who are the ones
the chapel
that
clock
betrayed?
tower. He took an apprenticeship with the
Who led us
Sloot Maker
Rockbarians
family
astray?
to learn about complex contraptions that confound and conceal. He enjoys making puzzle boxes and to watch people solve them. And then I go over to the next page,
I refer to he who sacrificed his
and
realm,
it says
and the
Heil
deceitful
Glassblazer,
snake who talked to me to it.
which is the head of the
Who are
Glassblower
ones
clan.
that betrayed?
Her keen eye, aided by lenses and mirrors of
Who
her
led
own
us
design,
Rockbarians astray?
created the eyeglass.
Created the eyeglass.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 people in this book.
I don't suppose you have all of their heads, too.
I don't know. I shall start looking. I definitely have another head.
The 2 heads you gave me are not the correct heads, so...
Well, I have another head that looks like maybe Yide Steenhauer, who is a masoner. Or, excuse me, a mason. Yeah, I definitely still have a bunch of heads in here. Holy crap.
Well, it's all you, buddy. I got nothing out here.
I've got heads for days. Hold on.
Well, we gotta find the 2 correct ones.
Well, I can read off the descriptions if you'd like. Kyle Glassblazer, the head of the Glassblower clan, with her keen eye aided by lenses and mirrors of her own design. She looks towards the stars and planets for direction. Her aunt designed the stained glass panels in Castle Rock, recently introduced Rockbury's inhabitants to eyeglasses. Yide Steenhauer, the head of the Mason family. No one knows more about stonework and ageless construction. She thinks in creative solutions and enjoys challenging tasks. She is able to accommodate changing conditions and surroundings, as do her structures. And then there's Yise Brandt, who is a bronziter, the head of the bronze caster.
I refer to he who sacrificed his realm, and the deceitful snake who talked him into it.
Once the armorer of the
Who are
king.
the ones that betray?
King's army until he had his fill of a war.
Who led
He
us
focuses on
back
casting ornate
astray?
and intricate objects these days. He mastered ancient casting techniques by studying unearthed forges from ancient times. And that's it. But I definitely have a crap ton of heads in here. Don't you worry. I'll try and find relevant looking ones. If I remember right, they should all be wearing like poop hats. Ooh, here's the first dude. Hold on. His name was, Allard Clockenmaker. I just found his head for sure. This is definitely his. I think this head was irrelevant. No. Found like a Dark Souls helmet.
Nay, I'd refer to he who sacrificed his realm, and the deceitful snake who talked him into it.
Okay, well,
It
still,
definitely sounds like the king and the
That
jester.
betrayed.
that does, from the context
Who
clues
led
we
us
have,
back
make the most sense to me.
astray?
Well, conveniently.
The masks I have out here right now, I can only carry one mask at a, or one head at a time.
How about
So,
this?
Yeah, that would definitely help. I will definitely take this head. And put it there.
Nay, I'd refer to he who sacrificed his realm, and the deceitful snake who talked him into it.
And then put
Who
the
are
king's head there.
Correct.
There we go.
His Royal Majesty wasted his own lands and people to pursue a terrible ambition. His jester whispered into his ear. This is the tyrant we resist.
Glad to know the owls are good.
Who shelters our secrets and souls? Who keeps out the king and his cold?
Okay, so who shelters the secrets? These puzzles are gonna get slightly harder. We got 2 more mannequins to put heads on.
I would assume it's Allard, because if I reread the description for him, it says he took an apprenticeship with the Sloot Maker family to learn about complex contraptions that confound and conceal. That sounds promising. It's either that or I bet the Mason one, which actually means I believe you had the right head. I think it's that one.
Allard Clockenmaker?
Yeah, Allard Bucketmaker.
Okay, the head I was holding was Owan the Crown Prince, so put that over there. I need another head though.
Right. Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Kind of inconvenient only being able to carry one head.
Maybe Yide?
But I guess that's the point of the puzzle.
Right, right. I think it might be this one? Try that.
Correct. The
Correct.
Masons tore down the ruins of Rockberry to construct new homes that protect us from the unending winter. The Clockmakers designed secret doors and contraptions that allow us to hide from a king's gaze. Who guides our journey by starlight? Who forges the ancient way through night?
She's definitely the one who guides through starlight, because she's the one who made the looking glass stuff. And then the only other one that makes sense would be the last one I have any kind of clue about.
Makes sense to me.
Correct. Desperate for a way to escape, our brightest minds studied lore long lost and forbidden. They discovered how to navigate out of this frozen waste, using the power of the moon and stars.
Neat.
Who are Barry's unlikely friends? Who defy our king until his reign ends?
I'm not sure. Is it me? Oh, I got more books.
I mean, there's definitely a head over here. I can see it. So if you ran out of heads, there's still some.
No, I still have heads. I've got plenty of them.
You just don't have any context for them.
The jester's name is Rudolph.
Yeah,
I have a book about him.
I read it on the thing. When you turn the mannequin thing over to my side with the head on it, it tells me their name.
Oh, neat.
They give a little short blurb about them.
So the question was, Who is our unlikely...
I can have them repeat the question.
Who are Barry's unlikely friends? Who defy our king until his reign ends?
Hmm.
Ironically, in this puzzle, there's not much for me to do but look through the windows at you.
Try this one, maybe? It says Catherine the Princess, youngest daughter of King Bartholomeus. She has been unruly since childhood. She is defiant and sociable, and is always displaying behavior unbecoming for a princess. She was sent to the monastery to learn the virtues of modesty and decency.
Alright, well, I have one head place. No way to know if it's correct until we get the second one, though.
Right. Maybe this one.
Ambrosius, the High Alchemist?
Maybe. His book says, the chief scientist of the realm, he studies the arcane ancient and mysterious. He oversaw the experiments in the alchemist's spire. He dismissed the jester as a fool, but secretly fears his supreme intelligence.
Nay,
Damn.
Nope.
our greatest heroes seek to undo the crimes of their family. They who will not wear the crown are its fiercest opponents. Nay, our
Yeah.
greatest
Alright.
heroes seek to undo the crimes of their family. They who will not wear the crown are its fiercest opponents. Who are Barry's unlikely friends? Who defy our king until his reign ends?
Give me the alchemist back.
Nay, our greatest heroes seek to undo the crimes of their... Nay, our
No such
greatest
luck.
heroes seek to undo the crimes of their family. They who will not wear the crown are its fiercest opponents. Who are Barry's unlikely friends? Who defy our king until his reign ends?
Part of what he said stands out. He who will not wear the crown. And, it says it's within the family. Maybe it's 2 family members. Maybe you could try that one.
Replace with
The abbot. Try both princesses.
Nay, our greatest hero. Nay. Correct.
There we go.
The king's own daughters rose against our sovereign, though he knows it not. They wish to undo their father's crimes against our people. Ah, their souls be blessed. Their rebellion is our greatest weapon.
Oh, I can leave. I can finally leave. Oh, that is a giant owl.
You are a friend. Enter.
That's a pretty big owl.
Get ahead of yourself.
It's also a door. Evidently.
Fair enough. In we go. More owls.
Seems to be a pretty common theme in this area. Confess your greatest sins.
And we were here together. I abandoned someone in the last minute. It was a
That was
damn
me both
shame.
times.
Getting a lot of lag in this room for whatever reason. I don't.
I
know
think it's
why.
loading the entire map right now.
Possibly.
Music will guide you home. Game was not well optimized for lag, was it?
It's a little choppy. I think this might be a music puzzle.
My favorite.
Always. What? What gave it away? I don't really see a lot to interact with here.
And an elevator and a lever. So one of us will have to stay down there and one of us has to go up.